Thank you, Dr. Hill, for that powerful reminder that oils work at the cellular level to influence our health and our resilience. What I'm going to share with you is exactly why doTERRA's oils can deliver that cellular impact reliably every single time, while other companies simply cannot. When our founders started doTERRA, they found themselves tackling the widespread issue of adulteration for profit. Frankly, we knew our point of difference would be solving this problem because at that time, actually to this very day, the essential oil industry has been infected with shortcuts taken for profit. But here's what we discovered as we built this company. There wasn't just one quality mountain to climb. There are at least three. First generation quality was eliminating adulteration for profit. Second generation quality is delivering consistent chemistry, the same potency and power in every drop, every bottle, every time. As science advances, we continually identify new challenges, like those that are caused by our modern world. Each new challenge is an opportunity to raise the bar, refine processes, and demonstrate our commitment to the pursuit of what is pure. Our pursuit started by creating a supply chain that didn't rely on shortcuts, like those taken by brands that source their oils from the secondary market. Sadly, the secondary market dynamics now extend to bad actors selling adulterated products with fake or misleading labels on the world's largest online marketplaces. Amazon is the ultimate secondary market. Listen, I love shopping online. I shop online almost every day of my life, to my wife's great consternation. But because everyone has access to sell on these platforms, it does create problems that these major online retailers have to work very hard to solve. One of those problems is counterfeit products. Picture this. Take a 5 milliliter bottle of essential oil, 5 milliliters of essential oil, add 10 milliliters of canola oil, something with no scent, and you've got yourself a 15 ml bottle. It will smell like the essential oil. It'll test like the essential oil on a GCMS, but when someone uses 3 drops of that oil, they're only getting 1 drop of real oil. Companies are still doing this everywhere. Buying direct from doTERRA solves that problem. No adulteration, period. But here's what we discovered next. And this is why we continue to stand head and shoulders above everyone else in this industry. Now we are in the era of second generation quality, consistency. When you buy lavender on the secondary market, you could be buying any one of 47 different lavender subspecies. Each one has different levels of linalool, different levels of every chemical compound. At doTERRA, we know the chemical fingerprint matters, but it goes deeper than that. The oils in the secondary market vary so wildly because of these 7 variables. When you harvest matters. Harvest too early or too late, you get completely different chemistry out of the plant. Environmental conditions matter. Climate, soil, diseases, pest stress. What part of the plant you're using matters. For example, cinnamon bark versus cinnamon leaf have massively different chemistry. But bark is expensive and leaf is cheap. So guess which one most companies use? The botanical type, harvesting methods, extraction processes, post-harvest handling, all of it matters. We've made the harvesting and distillation process a science, not an art. We don't do it to maximize revenue, and we don't do it according to our schedule. We do it to maximize chemistry. When we distill, we're distilling to get the precise chemical fingerprint we want. Same fields, same plants, year after year. Harvest at the chemical peak of the plant, not when it looks ready, when we know it is ready. Same distillation process, same temperature, same timing. So really, buying essential oils on the secondary market is like a box of chocolates.
You never know what you're going to get.
Now, sorry, I love Forrest Gump. Now, why am I telling you all this technical stuff? Because for you and for me, it's personal. For us, for our families, for the people we're serving. Without purity and consistency, you can't dose correctly. You can't use oils safely. You can't evaluate whether something actually works. And at a scientific level, you can't reproduce results. Think about it. When you recommend the lavender and the Serenity system to your friend for sleep, when your husband uses Copaiba soft gels for his sore back, when you diffuse On Guard for your kids, you're trusting that what worked last time will work this time. That trust, that's only possible because of our pursuit of purity and consistency. But there's another reason this matters. Because there's something that consistent chemistry in our essential oils allow us to do that none of the others can. Rigorous, reproducible clinical trials. Have you heard of any other essential oil companies doing clinical research studies like what I'm about to share with you about Copaiba essential oil? No, you haven't. And the reason why is because they can't. They don't have the consistent product that allows for reproducible results. We're not just claiming we're the best, we're proving it. I'm about to show you a first-of-its-kind clinical trial on Copaiba essential oil. 1 month, 21 healthy adults, 1 Copaiba soft gel twice daily with food. What we discovered will change how you think about Copaiba forever. If something on your body won't move like it used to because you've gotten a little older, a little more sore, or you're all about optimizing for mobility, Copaiba soft gels, they're your wingman. A daily dose of Copaiba improved functional movement by almost 20% in just 1 month. By the way, these people did not change their lifestyle at all during the study. Think about what that means. Getting out of bed is easier, bending down to pick up your toddler, staying limber, agile, mobile, using the gym Stairmaster 3 times a week without even having to think about it. These weren't small improvements, these were life-changing improvements. The physical therapists who measured these participants knew nothing about doTERRA or essential oils. They were completely blinded to what supplement was being studied. Copaiba is like WD-40 for your joints. It's that 3-in-1 oil that allows your body to move more freely with less discomfort. Now, next, I have a confession to make. When I first joined doTERRA in January of 2019, Dr. Hill told me that people believed essential oils could selectively change our microbiome. I thought to myself at the time, well, that's just not how chemistry works. I was wrong. Hey, whoa, let's not cheer that I was wrong. Let me show you how. In this study, Copaiba smartly enhanced the gut microbiome. Taking Copaiba soft gels for 1 month saw a marked increase in these good commensal bacteria that can support regulated inflammatory responses in the gut. These bacteria make butyrate, a molecule that is vital to your gut health and modulation of a healthy inflammatory response. They support gut barrier function. They improve metabolic health. This data was mind-boggling to me. When Nicole came and showed me this data, I was stunned. As a result, I've had to adjust my thinking about what essential oils can actually do. That's what good clinical data does. It challenges our thinking. Here's what's happening in your body. Copaiba's main constituent, beta-caryophyllene, binds to CB2 receptors. These receptors are everywhere. Your brain, muscles, joints, gut, most cells of the body. That means Copaiba can influence almost every organ system you have. And here's what it does. It supports your body's healthy response to inflammation caused by normal daily activities. You know how you feel after a workout? After chasing your kids all day? After working in the yard? That's normal wear and tear, also known as the inflammatory response. Copaiba helps your body handle that inflammation better. We saw pro-inflammatory markers decrease across the board. Interleukin 8 down 13%, TNF-alpha down 5%. These are the same pro-inflammatory cytokines that are elevated when your body's immune response drifts into unhealthy territory. The next question every researcher has is, how did it do that? That's where our microbiome findings connect the dots. Most of our immune system lives in our gut. When Copaiba enhances your microbiome, it creates the mechanism for supporting healthy inflammatory response throughout your entire body. This is why the National Center for Natural Product Research partners with doTERRA. We have the only consistent chemistry game in town, or in the world. And that consistency, it's unlocking breakthrough research that's changing everything we thought we knew about essential oils. So what does all this mean for you? It means when you share Copaiba, you're not just sharing an essential oil. You're sharing something that's been clinically proven to help people move better, support their gut health, and manage their body's response to everyday inflammation. If I know this crowd, you won't want to wait until you're home to share Copaiba. So we've given you a little sachet today to share with someone you meet beyond this arena. I stand here as living proof that this clinical data can change people's minds about what's possible with an essential oil. And this data is only possible because we refuse to compromise on quality, purity, and consistency, because at doTERRA, we pursue what's pure. Now get out there and change some hearts and minds. Now, you want to see even more cutting-edge research on our targeted wellness solutions? What? Okay, she's the pilot to my navigator. I chart the course for our clinical research, but Dr. Nicole Stevens, she flies every mission with the skill that gets us to breakthrough destinations. She's an exceptional scientist in her own right. We make a tremendous team in bringing this science to you. Thank you.